Good morning, beloved students, and welcome back from spring break. I know that I am probably not who you want to see first thing after spring break, but I felt like I needed to at least touch base with you and let you know what I know, which is probably not a whole lot more than you, and just give you a little bit of heads up as to where we'll be going for the rest of the semester. I'm in Virginia right now. I actually was on my way to Virginia when I got the word that we were not supposed to be leaving the state. So now I'm kind of stuck and can't really get back from Virginia, at least not, and still follow CDC guidelines. Thankfully, the college has been terrific about supporting me and letting me stay here and work here from my place in Virginia. I'm not quite moved in, so if you see boxes everywhere, then please be patient and understand that I'm still trying to move my stuff in here. Also, if you hear a cat purring in the background or see something fuzzy walk across the keyboard, my animals really missed me, and so it was nice to get back and see them. I hope you also had a terrific spring break. I am trying to do this half blind because I took my glasses off because all you could see is the light reflecting in the background. I am not a videographer. I have done a little bit of video scripting before, but I am not a videographer, so please be patient with me. As far as where we stand for the rest of the semester, it looks like our classes are going to be online for the rest of the semester. And I know you didn't take an online class intentionally. I know that wasn't our plan. You know as well as I do that I'm not crazy about teaching online and would prefer not to do it. However, this is where we are, and I want to make sure that you guys are all safe. I want to make sure that none of us are exposing each other to this virus, which is so much more serious than any of us really realize. Um, so let's just do the best we can to get through this together. Thankfully, because I know that you usually come back from spring break without a whole lot of enthusiasm or energy for learning, if that's a way of saying it. I tried to schedule ahead of time so that all you really had left when we came back from spring break was your final paper, pulling that together, the last bits of it, and I hope to God that's where you are right now, and also doing your oral presentations. And for those, we have a little bit of wiggle room. We'll talk a little more about these as the days go on, and I'll try and put a couple of messages up this week just to let you know where we stand. But I'm interested to find out what you want to do. I've tried to set up a Zoom so that we can maybe have a Zoom collaboration together, mostly because I think the Collaborate program that the college uses is a little difficult and unwieldy for you if you're trying to work it with your smartphones. So hopefully you'll download the Zoom app so that we can face-to-face talk to each other. As far as telephone, my telephone here is not the greatest service. However, I seem to get texts pretty regularly. So if you want to try and connect with me via text, I'm happy to have you do that. Um, and also, the library is still available, so you can still get into all of those hundred-some databases that go as part of your education at the fourth most affordable and the top college in the nation. I'm waiting for the applause. You can still get into all of those 100+ databases and those millions of dollars worth of data. So please do that. Try to finish up your final paper because that's still going to be due on April 3rd or 4th. I believe that's when we've got it scheduled to be due. Please do that within the next week or so. You still have access to the librarians via email, the same as you did before. You still have access to have your paper looked over. We're all doing the best we can to try and make the rest of this semester good for you and make sure you get some learning out of it. You've got to do your part too, though. I know that because you're working online, you kind of feel like you don't have to do anything else, and that's just not the case. As we move forward, we'll all start to learn a little more about this process, and we'll figure out if we're going to be doing online presentations in a group or if you'd prefer to do a video presentation of your own and then send it back to me that way. We'll talk about that all later. I just wanted to say hello and make sure that you knew that I'm okay, and I want to make sure that you're okay. I hope everything went well and that you had a chance to relax a little over spring break while you were social distancing. I guess that was more of a break than we expected. I do want you to know that I'm available if you need anything. I'll do the best I can. I realize I'm a little bit far away right now, but at least we can connect with each other this way. Feel free to text me. You already know my cell number, but I'll give it to you now anyway. It's 772-359 6833, and you can send me a text on that number, and hopefully you won't hear the clock in the background when you send me a text. But also feel free to send me an email. My email address is wdwyer, D-W-Y-E-R, so it's W-D-W-Y-E-R at irsc.edu. I know that's a little different than your email, but that's just how it works right now. I think because I've been there long enough, my email is a little older than yours. Feel free to email me or text me, or if you want to try and connect, let me know how comfortable you'd be if we did a Zoom gathering so that we could all at least talk to each other and have a Zoom chat with one another. And if you have time, please download the Zoom app on your phone. In the meantime, I'm going to say goodbye for right now. I just wanted to touch base with you for a minute. If you need to get in touch with me, please do so. In the meantime, though, please stay home, stay safe, try to limit your contact. Even if it's not just for you, try to limit your contact for the people that you love, because I don't want any of them to get sick either. And and for the record, speed communicating, as much as I love doing it, I had to postpone that event. I'll keep you posted as the days go forward, but I just couldn't bear the thought of any of you getting sick or getting someone else sick. So like all other large events, I have put that off for right now, and we'll just have to figure it all out later. All right, know that I'm thinking of you. Know that I do love you, even if you don't believe me. I do love you. I know that you have access to all of the online materials that you need, but if you have any questions, give me a call or actually send me a text message or send me an email, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can with an answer. In the meantime, stay safe, and I love you all.